king of the world!
The movie Titanic, it is still going full steam ahead at the box office. Well, one man who's got an exceptional interest in the ocean liner is North Babylon's Bruce Schmalfuss. He joins us today to tell us about his Titanic project and some other special projects he's worked on. What you're looking at there, an 8-foot-long, approximately, 200-pound, hand-carved model of the Titanic. We're going to talk more about that a little later on in the hour. First, though, Bruce joins us to talk about some other projects. Bruce, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
So what we're looking at here is an album cover.
Yes, it is. This is the album cover to Led Zeppelin's Physical Graffiti, which I sort of like carved out of wood. You know, made it three-dimensional. I took with the album cover and I just made it 3D. That's the kind of thing I like to do.
I've noticed there's all kinds of different art forms. I've never heard of wood carvings from record albums.
Well, I guess I started something. I don't know.
This is amazingly detailed, and everything in here is wood that we're looking at?
Yes, everything's wood. I carved in each brick. As you can see, it's all grooved in there.
Now, the whole wall there is one piece of wood and then carved in individually?
I actually took a router, carved out the windows. That's where I started, just the windows. Then I carved in the bricks, and then after I did that, and I built out from the...
And all the wood here, the fire escapes, I mean, just amazing detail. I hope that comes through the garbage pails down the bottom here, if you can see that. Incredible. You're a big Led Zeppelin fan?
Yes, I am.
You are?
Oh, yes. One of these days, I would love to have these guys see this, you know, maybe sign it or autograph it or whatever.
Yeah,
but,
have you tried to get in touch with any group members?
No, but my friends have told me, you know, try somehow, and I haven't yet. My family members have tried, and my fiance has tried. Marilyn said, you got to show these to the people.
Just incredible details all throughout there. Now, you've done others as well, I think.
I got a whole house full of them.
We have some photographs of some maybe we could put up there. You've done Boston. What was your first one, Bruce?
First one I don't remember. I did a portrait of Billy Joel. You know, that was that was an old one. Let's see. First one I ever did. I did the...
Looking through your photos, I saw Boston there. I saw some Kansas.
Kansas was one of my first early ones that I really did. But it wasn't my first. I think the...
When did you start this? You started...
about 1990. I started
recently. So this is not a childhood passion here.
No.
There actually we're showing the Titanic. That's taken from your home there?
Yes, it is.
The album covers, Bruce, how long does that take you approximately?
Well, most of them have taken me about a month. This one took me 6 months. It was a real long project.
6 months.
Yeah.
And you're putting in, I mean, you know, hours every day virtually for those over the course of that 6 months?
Unless I go away on vacation, you know. It's,
how many of these do you have at your house? I mean, between album covers and now the Titanic and...
About 25 pieces of art, individual pieces of art. I do canvas paintings and stuff of rock stars and...
What's next for you, Bruce?
I don't know yet. Maybe the stand for the Titanic. I'll carve an iceberg or something.
You were mentioning World War II?
Yeah, I want to do a battleship. That's, you know, maybe the Missouri. And then maybe some years down the road, maybe one of those tall ships, you know, with all the rigging and really go crazy with that.
Regina Maris, maybe, out in Greenport?
Either that or like the Constitution or something like that.
Incredible work. Very talented man, Bruce. Thanks for coming in.
Oh, thank you very much.
And again, we will touch base with you a little bit later on in the show to talk about that amazing project over there, the Titanic, the 8-foot-long Titanic. We'll be right back. Stay with us, folks. Titanic, it is still sinking the competition at the box office, but long before the film came out, a North Babylon resident has decided to create his own interpretation of the ill-fated ocean liner. You're looking at it now.
He is Bruce Schmalfuss. He's been working on his model of the Titanic for almost 2 years. Today, it is nearly complete. Bruce is here today to tell us all about the project. Welcome to News 12.
Thank you very much.
This looks like a finished job to me. What's the nearly?
Well, I still have to put the propellers in the back. There's 3 of them that go in the back. I still have to put those on. The rat lines that go from here down, you know, the guys that climb up lookouts and stuff. And, you know, like the ladder that goes over there with the lookout that spotted the iceberg, you know.
Incredible.
That's how we had to get up there, so I have to put that in there. And a few other little details, but I'm getting there.
Very amazing.
Bruce, you were helping the crew pick this up. This weighs, what, are you saying about 200 maybe? About 200 pounds?
It's all made out of lumber.
Now, what kind of wood are we talking about? I mean, we have 2x4s down here?
Yeah, it's pine boards, 8 foot long, 3/4 inch thick, and I just stacked them.
Wow.
And as I stacked them, I sort of like started shaping it, with the sander, and that's it, basically.
What would inspire somebody to do something like this?
Well, it wasn't a movie or anything, because I started this about 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago. It was, I don't know, I used to do like a lot of woodworking projects and stuff, and I was getting bored with that, so I was looking for something to deviate, some change, and picked the Titanic.
What did you learn about the Titanic that you didn't know? I imagine you had to do a tremendous amount of research.
Oh, I learned a lot. I used the book right there, Don Lynch's Illustrated Titanic, and I read the whole thing, and I learned a lot of the stories about the survivors and the people that died and all the famous people that were in there. It's just...
Tell us something that, something that kind of stands out in your mind.
I don't really have anything that really stands out, but like, like all the famous people like John Jacob Astor and stuff, and how they died, and Guggenheim, and famous people like that. I saw the movie 3 times, so it's sort of pretty neat, with all this going on.
Were they true? Was the model in the movie as good as your model here? Were they true to it?
I actually got some details from the movie, because the book I couldn't see in there. So when they panned there was one shot during the movie where they had like a helicopter go over the set.
Right.
I saw some things that I didn't pick up.
Bruce, you mentioned 2 years ago you started. Just give us an idea of how many hours a day, how many days a week, what would you even estimate hours-wise you put into this?
I couldn't even know, so I figured at least 2, maybe 3 hours a day. The only time I haven't worked on it is when me and my fiancée Marilyn have gone on vacation, so
incredible.
That's it.
Does Marilyn think you're a little crazy?
She loves it, though.
Okay, good.
She loves the work I'm doing.
That's
She's very proud of me.
wonderful.
Just amazing detail on this here. I mean, you look at the life rafts, you look at just at the deck there with the, encasings there. Just amazing work, Bruce.
What are you going to do with it now?
That's everybody's question.
You're going to put it in a bottle.
A big bottle, that's right.
I wanted to keep it. People tell me I should sell it, well, there's a lot of a Titanic hoopla out there, so I don't know. I would hate to sell it, and, I spent so much time on it, but we'll see.
Wow.
Were you into the Titanic,
really.
years ago as a child, or no? Were you?
No, not really. I was looking for a ship to do, actually, and this one just happened to stick out. It was a historical thing to do, and, since then, the movie, the play.
Had you ever done a ship before?
No, it's my first one.
Wow. Let's take a look at some of this. For instance, you've got the little lifeboats here, all along here. Now, what did you do? Did you have to soak that wood to be able to bend it, or how did you work with
like
it?
a doweling material like this mast, but it was a lot wider. I put it through a table saw, cut it in half, routed it out. It's all hollow in there like the inside of a boat. I shaped it with a sander and stuff, and went from there, little pieces on it, with little strings.
Are you ever going to put little people on here?
That's been another question. I don't know. I doubt it. I think we'll just leave it like that.
Why?
I don't know. No reason. I don't know where I'd get people. I can't carve people out, I don't think. I don't think I'm that good.
Well, now we know what he's going to be doing for the next 20 or 30 years. He won't be able to sleep tonight after that, Doug.
Also, we were mentioning, what was that, little sequins you said you put for the,
for
the windows?
In all the different
The camera
portholes.
picks up that little sparkle there. When you see this, the enormity of it, I mean, we all knew it was a huge ocean liner, obviously, but sitting here looking at this now, picturing all the people, I mean, that was it was like a city.
Yeah, really.
Big boat.
Do you know how much the real Titanic weighed?
I don't know the weight. I know it was 882 feet long. Mine's 8 feet, so I tried to scale it 1 to 100.
Did you?
Yeah, I didn't use any measurements or anything. I just, the eye, whatever the picture, so I just tried to gauge it.
Who has seen this? Who's interested in this besides us?
Not too many people have seen it so far. Everybody's seen pictures of it, but nobody's actually seen it live except for my kids and my family.
So we are unveiling it here. Isn't there a Titanic museum? I mean, wasn't there? I thought there was like a Titanic museum with
yes.
survivors and what have you.
Well, I know my daughter's been trying to get in touch with the Titanic Historic Society.
Okay, Historic Society, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, she's been pushing me to show this out,
Well, it's outstanding work, Bruce.
It really is.
Appreciate you carrying it in, actually.
Oh, that's happy.
Yeah, it is. It took a couple of people to get this here. Congratulations. It's beautiful work. We'll see you in a couple of years once you finish the next project, okay?
The next one, I don't know what I'm going to do next.
There you go. Little sculpture of News 12.
Oh, yeah. All right, thanks for joining us.
That's
Enjoy
right.
the rest of your day.
It looks like you've been able to carve out a real beauty today, but, by tomorrow, by even later tonight, well, we'll keep you posted on that weather. Make it a good one.